Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Subos page 32, which discusses an event that a person commits a sin or a crime in which there are actually two separate penalties that are connected to it. So what exactly is the punishment? So based on the words kedei reshaso, we derive that if, let's say, for example, a person has the requirement to pay for the damages that they caused, and also in the Jewish courts, they will receive lashes. So a person will not get both. A person will only get one of the two punishments. We don't go so strict as to require that this individual who's committed a crime, that we're going to have to punish him in two ways for the same crime. Even if you have verses that support that each one is a valid punishment. So the question is then, which one should a person have to do? Would the person get lashes, or would a person have to pay? As one can imagine, this is a dispute found on this page of the Talmud. Whether or not a person would have to pay and not get lashes, or get the lashes in court and not have to pay. However, there are actually two exceptions that are brought down, that all opinions say that a person would have to pay and not get the lashes. And the two cases are as follows. First of all, one who is chovel b'chavero, namely you hit your friend, you hit them, causing them a significant bruise. So on this, there's actually 5 different things that a person is going to be responsible to pay. A person has to pay for the damages, he has to pay for the pain that he caused, he has to pay for the embarrassment that he caused, he also has to pay for the doctor bills, and also for the time that he is out of work. So because there are so many different things that he has to pay for, and this person has really lost out, in that we say a person pays and does not get the lashes. You could think logically, because this individual who was a damaged party, how does he get compensated and how does his loss get completed if all this other person, the villain, this criminal, all he does is get lashes? So the Torah tells us that instead, in order to be able to at least fix the problem to an extent, the person that you hurt, you have to compensate for all the different losses that that person endured because of that. In addition, there's a very unusual situation where you have witnesses that are plotting to cause someone harm, and they want someone, for example, to lose $1,000. So they go to court, even though it's a total lie, and they say, yes, we're 2 witnesses, and this person in fact owes this other guy $1,000. And the second group of witnesses say, that's impossible because you were with us during the time that you testified that you saw this transaction take place. You were in a different country with us. So we actually believe the second group of witnesses, and the Torah tells us that this person, these witnesses, actually are now going to have to do what they tried to do to someone else, so they could feel the sting, the pain of what they wanted to do. Even though there's really also a punishment of lashes, the Torah says, again, there is a monetary payment. Again, perhaps the reason is because even if you give this person the lashes, that's fine because they committed a crime, but how does that restore the dignity of what you tried to do to harm another human being? And therefore, because of this, the Torah says that when you have these 2 different punishments, in these 2 cases, everyone agrees, instead of lashes, they have to pay.